Hi everyone, and welcome to the garden. Had a couple of days with some rain and the garden has exploded. So let's start a little garden tour. Here is my fig tree. Not permanently planted it in the ground yet because I wasn't sure if I was staying in this house or not, and I did not know where I wanted to plant it. That's still up for debate. Here is bed number 1, and this is bush beans, burgundy bush beans. And I've got some eggplant. Something's getting leaves. Don't know if it's those bees that cut circles in leaves or if it's something else. And then I have a tower of cucumbers. And let me tell you, they have taken off. I have had issues with deer the past few years I've gardened, and I have never had cucumbers do this before, so I overplanted and I never thinned out. So I should have a great pickle harvest this year because I believe all of these are pickling cucumbers. And in this bed right here, which is getting overtaken, I've got some Hungarian bush bean, or Hungarian wax peppers. That's what they are. Clover. I'll take that out. And I've got what I think is a bachelor button right here. I'm not sure. Here's that onion that I planted in the fall. It smells like sauteed onions when you walk out here now because of the blooms. Here's my one okra plant that survived. It's doing pretty good. It's a jambalaya okra. And I got that one from the Oxford Farm Organic Farm here in the neighboring town. My pineapple sage really loved the rain. In fact, got some red buds on here. These are jade bush beans. They were my favorite last year. See the cucumbers? Look at these beautiful flowers. I hope we've had some pollinators out here. Doing phenomenal. Over here in this next bed, we've got some snap peas, which haven't done so great. Then I've got these runner beans. Hopefully they're beginning to learn what they're supposed to be doing. Sage, my dill, which needs to be harvested. Starting to see some areas that are getting sun bleached. This is my lemon balm. I need to harvest it so I can dry it for tea. And then here are some tiny little tomato plants. These are my Kellogg's tomatoes, and they should be yellow tomatoes. I've got 4 of those. This one's getting covered up. And then I have an Amish paste tomato right here. And then I've got some watermelon plants that I'm hoping once they grow, they will move this way and trellis out. My shepherd's hook did not survive the onslaught of rain, and I came out here the other day. It was laying down, and I just haven't pounded it back into the ground yet or gotten something sturdier. Note to self, don't order those on Amazon again. A beautiful hanging basket that I just put together with some flowers. This bed is corn. Got a row of corn. And then I've got a row of dragon tongue bush beans. I've not grown those before. Looking forward to it. Zucchini plant. And this is either crookneck or straight neck squash. I cannot remember which ones I planted. I was out here with both packets. So either these are crookneck or straight neck. And then this bed right here, that's either crookneck or straight neck. It's another hanging basket. That shepherd hook actually survived. Here's my garlic. I need to come out and start trimming the scapes. I think you're able to make pesto with those. I'm not sure. Don't know if I'll have enough scapes for that, but it will be harvesting in the next couple of weeks. It's beginning to turn the yellow. Scapes are forming. Those need to get cut so energy goes back down into the bulbs. There's my spaghetti squash. It's doing what I want it to do, which is to move that way so it trellises along the gravel or the pine straw. This right here is either crookneck or straight neck squash. Can't remember. And then this one is a pepper I've never grown before. It is a shishito hot pepper. My Roma tomatoes. I purchased these at a local garden center. You can see I've got some coming along. And then right here, this pepper, it's a red rocket cayenne. And I've got one right there and right there. They just need to turn red. Make some hot sauce this year. My brother and sister-in-law gifted me with some blueberry plants that they changed up from their landscaping. They weren't doing great in their yard. We'll see if we can get them to put on more foliage and berries. So I've got 3. One's here, pardon the mess. One's there, and then another one right down there. I still need to mulch in this area and get more of the river rock and the containment system down. Nasturtiums. I've still never eaten a nasturtium, but they sure are pretty. They're supposed to be like horseradishy. If you've tried one, let me know in the comments. This is my section of mint, and I've said it in a previous video. I never was able to grow mint. Well, I put it in the corner of this bed, this corner specifically, and it just took off. So this just became a mint bed, and then I had a little bit of space there. I may be able to plant something else there and right there, but for the most part, this just became mint. And it's about ready to harvest for some drying and some cooking. Got lamb in the freezer. I think I'll do a Moroccan dish. Here we have jalapeno peppers and a couple of trees. I don't know which one this one is, but that one needs to come up. Got a row of mammoth sunflowers going down to a sunflower plant. Some corn that I transplanted from the other bed because I had planted 2 corn kernels, never grown corn before, didn't know if it would take. they did, so I just moved them over to right here. And here is another. Didn't break it off all the way. But these are all my jalapenos. I'm looking forward to making some more pepper jelly and some candied jalapenos. Isn't this plant just phenomenal? A friend of mine gave this to me at our women's club plant swap that we did. And I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Yellow has never been a favorite color of mine, but the more I garden, the more I do like sunflowers. Here in this bed, you can tell I need to do some weeding of walkways. It's really gotten out of hand. But in this bed, the celery, if it's there, it's creating a great root system, but it is not growing. So I think that ended up being a wash as an experiment. These are my tomatillos that I have planted. I have one there, and then I do have two here. I hope I don't regret that. One there and one there. I didn't want to separate the root system, and I've never grown tomatillos before, and I really wanted some this year, so we'll see what happens. This is my Russian tarragon. It's doing well. I need to experiment on drying this so I have it in later months. The rest of this bed are bell peppers. They're just a mixed variety from a seed pack I think I got at Dollar Tree. This is a bell pepper I got at a garden center, so it's doing really well. Look at these giant marigolds. They are absolutely gorgeous. These are also from the Oxford Organic Farm, and they are absolutely spectacular. I've never been a fan of marigolds before, but these are just beautiful heads. So full and fluffy. And then right here next to this is another bell pepper. And there's one right here that's getting close. Another mammoth marigold. It's done really well. Then I've got some banana peppers. Here they are. They'll be ready for picking soon, and maybe pickling. And this is the wilderness of tomatoes. I tried staking. I'm not the best at pruning tomato plants, so I've kind of just let them go a little bit wild. They're growing. Here's one right here. Another. And I've got various varieties in here, 2 of each, I think. This one is the Cherokee Purple. Right there. Told that's a smoky tomato. Look forward to that. Another mammoth or giant marigold. And these are my sun golds. Absolutely gorgeous. And then these right here, the tags on the other side, and I can't tell what it is. I'm not sure if the tag is even down there or not. Let's see. This one is Big Beef Plus, and it's a determinant, so I'll have a nice slicer. But there's one right there. Some right there. Another banana pepper. And then I have my other fig tree that we moved over to this corner of the garden. So that, my friends, is most of my garden beds. I have containers up on the patio. They're not doing so great. Got some thyme that is blooming. This is my oregano and a tiny little bit of thyme. And let me tell you, I can't go through this fast enough or give it away fast enough. There's regular thyme. Up top is, let's see, right there. That is lemon thyme. Focus, lemon thyme. And then I've got some chives. My gardenias are blooming. And so, that, my friends, is my garden tour today. Thank you for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe. I'm new to this YouTube world and I have a lot to learn, so be kind in your comments. I look forward to seeing or putting out another video for y'all in the near future. But I'm quite content with my garden right now. It's not perfect, but I'm not perfect either. Looking forward to a harvest at some point soon. Thanks for watching. Bye from the Hogan Homestead.